So we got several different kinds of waxing instruments. So these are drippers. These are called PKT. You got the number 1, which has the largest end and the next to the largest end. And then you've got a PKT2, which has a smaller end and a very small end. And there are times when you might use each of these. Then you also have a number 7, which has a smaller end and then more of a spatula end. This is number 7 wax spatula. And this is used for carrying larger amounts of wax. And then you also have a carver. This is called a PKT4. It's got an end that's shaped like this. It has a little bit of a curve, a little bit of a back action curve on it. And then you've got this one that's got this kind of an angle on it. That's got a sharp point that's angled in this way. So this is more for carving. You don't want to heat these up and get them red hot. It's okay to warm them a little bit if it makes it easier to work with the wax. But these you're going to heat up. You can see that the temper has been taken out of these where they've been heated up. So you don't really want to get them red hot, but you're going to get them a little hotter than you would either ones of these kinds of instruments typically. So we're going to start out with some wax control issues, and we're going to use the large end of the PKT2. And so we're going to begin to heat the wax, and the process here is to learn how to control the temperature. And so when you put the instrument in the flame and you pick up the wax, if you get it too hot, it'll just splash and flash all over the place. What you want to do, and every once in a while I like to have a piece of paper towel here so I can go right from my burner to that if I need to clean any stuff off of it, excess wax. So we're going to try to control the wax a little bit more and build it up. So we're not going to heat it up quite as much. So I'm putting it in the wax, I'm letting it cool a little bit, and then I'm pulling it vertically. So we're going to make a little bridge. And as the wax cools, it depends on which way you move your instrument as to how you could shape the tip of this little cone that we're making. So we're going to move it over kind of to my right. You can see as it cools, you can move the wax to follow the tip of the instrument. And now I'm going to start down below it and bring another vertical cone up here. So it's again, as I'm blowing on it and cooling it down, I'm bringing it up toward that curved end that's already above it. So now we've got kind of a little U-shaped loop here. And so that would be a way that you could learn how to control it. Again, if you get the wax too hot and you put it on there, it's just going to flash all over the place and you can't control it.